Okay, let's see. Let's see if this fixes things. Let's see. Does this fix things? Okay, let's see. Does this fix things? Welcome back, first. You love to see it. Cole was first. And you know what's some bullshit, by the way? Some bullshit is like sometimes when I do a comment and I think I'm first. Not that I've ever said first, by the way, but like when you're trying to like say a message in a streamer's chat, and then on your screen you're like above someone. It's like your message came first, and on the streamer's screen your message is below the other person. It's like, damn, I've been cheated. I've been cheated through network, you know, network stuff. The network of Google and etc. Has cheated me out of my first deplorable activities from Google. You're first on your screen, yeah. It do be like that, like ping diff exactly. It's like what do you call it? I've had that on many streamers things where it's like I'm clearly first on my end, and um then on their screen I'm just not. So, massive shame. But it is what it is. Yeah, connection is better, but unfortunately you're gonna have like shit quality. So it is what it is, chap. This summer it'll change, hopefully. This summer. Have you graduated yet? Yes, I graduated in January, Schult. Um, what a Lyra was longer. Wait, you were longer than 5 seconds? Yeah, Schult was cheated by network. Hulu Potato says ping difference. Hello, Wheatman. You were first on the only screen that matters. Damn. Yeah, when it's on like the streamer's end of the thing, it's like that's kind of like this kind of the important one, isn't it? It's the one that everyone sees. I wonder if like different viewers see it differently as well. Like maybe some viewers see your message first and then the other person's message second, and then like other users it's like the streamer screen. Oh no, my favorite podcast won't have 4K gameplay. Exactly. You won't be able to see the lovely mining uh in 5K quality in the beautiful 1080p that you lot deserve. You lot deserve to see this wonderful mining gameplay in the highest quality possible. But unfortunately the internet says nah. Internet says uh Internet says 2500K bitrate for you. 2500K bitrate would be insane, though. Imagine 2.5 million bitrate. Imagine. But no, otherwise, other than quality of the stream, how's things going, lads? How are things going? Schultz immediately come on to a crippling depression subject of finding a fucking job. I swear to God. I'll just do mining myself and pretend it's your gameplay. True. Actually, you know what that made me think? That's just made me think of like, so streamers can't play copyrighted songs, right? Like, I'm not allowed to play. Well, I mean, I could, but it would get, YouTube would not be happy with me. I couldn't play copyrighted songs and all that sort of thing. All that sort of thing. But you know what would be a good idea, potentially, is if there was like a program to where, because you can play the song yourself on YouTube. There's no issue with that. There's no issue with the viewer actually listening to the song. It's that the song is on the streamer's screen on the streamer's stream, right? Don't worry, I can't find a job either, so we can suffer together. I am glad that I am not alone, but sad that that we are all suffering together. Um, but if you get what I mean, like if it's on my stream, then it's an issue. But if you're listening to it, it's not an issue, right? So what you could do is have a thing where the streamer has like if there was some plugin or some way that you could, as a streamer, um, effectively tell viewer, each viewer's computer to put on a specific song. So technically, the streamer's stream isn't playing that song, but everyone still gets the same strong song on stream, if you get what I mean, right? It's like skirting the way around it, right? What do you guys think of that? I think that's a good idea. Um, it gets round the things, and you can have a common song on stream. It'd be great. Now, I'm not gonna go out of my way and spend my own time doing that and making that myself, because it's not really a priority for me. Um, but I don't know whether that's a good idea or not. Any of you lot have a problem with that idea? Any, do you think there's any issues that come around with that? Are people going to be like, ah, no, it's basically the same as having it on stream. Where's my copyright money? Thank you very much. Because I don't think they can make that argument. I don't think they can. Because, the streamer's not playing it. It'll be playing on each individual viewer's computers or phones or whatever. I'm just saying. Michael Reeves did it and Twitch still tried to take down his channel if he didn't stop it. You mean, I don't know who Michael Reeves is. Did they do the thing that I'm saying where they had like a plugin or a program for the viewer to just like have the same song that the streamer's listening to? You'll get nuked on YouTube, but we'll be fine on Twitch. Yeah, Twitch doesn't seem to care too much about it. Twitch is just Bing chilling with it. Twitch allows it, but then in the VOD, they're like, nah. At this point, we need to start following the law. This is the part where we start following the law. Only in the VOD. But yeah. It do be like that sometime. Schultz says, bro, we are in a recession, there's no way. I'm just more in disbelief of the unemployment numbers. It's like only 4.4% unemployment, but then loads of people I see are just like, how? Or like are trying to get a job, like can't find work. It's like, this is not real, man. It's just fake. Fake unemployment, I swear. Or maybe people are better at finding jobs than me. It's probably that, but I'm just gonna hang on to my copium. I like my copium, it makes me feel better. LF Makash, Spotify Jam. Yeah. No, that'd be good for finding jobs, chat. If I make that program essentially, or plugin, or maybe it could be like a Chrome extension. That'd be cool. I'd make a Chrome extension so that you all can listen to whatever I want to listen to. That'd be interesting. What profession did you learn? Game development stuff. Yeah. Imagine the actual course name. It's just game development stuff with a smiley face in it. Real and true. That'd be great. But yeah. Enough about job stuff. It's too bad. Not enough good news in the job stuff. We want better news. What is the good news of today? Any good newsers in chat? Anyone have good news of things? Oh yeah, I remember you showcased like years ago. Did I showcase like a game I made or something? Because I don't remember doing that. Have you heard of the new Kanye song? I may have heard that See, I don't know whether I can trust things on the internet anymore, because I did hear about like a new Kanye song but then this Kanye song is him like praising Hitler or something, which isn't exactly out of character for Kanye these days. Um, but there you go. Is it true, Shoal? Are you a Kanye listener? Can we get a confirmation? Is this true? Good news in this day and age? Well, you hope. You know, you hope there's some good news. You hope there's some good thing actually coming about. Also, hello, and Astark20 in Twitch chat, a Twitch viewer. That is not a bot. Let's go. A Twitch viewer that's not a bot. I mean, the bots that come in here and just post in chat, you want to get more viewers, pay for our thing, which it makes no fucking sense. Like, why would you even pay for viewers that, like, you're gonna pay for viewers that don't give you, because like the people who are like, oh yeah, you want more viewers so you can make money, but you're not gonna make money off of fake viewers, are you? So it makes no sense. I mean, like, why would? Whatever, man. We don't need to. I'm sure there's some reason that people pay for it, but it's fucking weird. If you ignore the beat, it's actually a good song. If you ignore the beat, so the lyrics are where it's at. Oh god, that's a little concerning. John was a massive fan of this new Kanye song. Oh dear. They tested something on alpha that was 1.20 only, so maybe foraging is coming closer. Yeah, I did see that. I did see, and like, you know, people tried to join an alpha server and it said, oh, you can only join using 1.20. So that is encouraging. 1.20 stuff is being worked on and tested is the important thing. Or if it's at that stage in testing, like maybe it's far enough along to maybe indicate that it's coming soon. We all know it's coming soon, but like, how coming soon? You know, because it's coming soon as in it's in the game. One of these menus says it's coming soon, which means that, you know, maybe we will add it at some point. But then there's coming soon as in, oh, it might actually come soon in a month, 2 months, a week. Oh my god, imagine. Yeah. But yeah, it's good, potentially good news. 1.20 stuff on alpha. By the way, the chat display on your stream isn't working? Oh no, that's a shame. Yeah, that's weird. What if I like redid it? No. Uh, honestly, yeah, I don't think I can fix that. Shit. What do I do? Hmm. Yeah, unfortunately no chat on screen then. If it's just wrong, there's no real point having it there. Rip chat on screen. This is so sad. Let's see. Good news is that my country still pays me when I'm unemployed. That is good. That is good to know. Oh, cake. I need to do that. It's cake time, chap. Guess Cole has no proof that they were truly first. True. You can claim first. You can be first if you want. Yeah, it's time for Cake Hub. I'm in the floor, as usual. I did actually get all of them right. See, the problem is you want to go fast, but then you miss them. Like, what the fuck was that, man? I clicked on it, I swear. This is about fucking bastard game. Not actually giving me the cake powers that I deserve. Let's see. I like to separate the art from the artist, even if a bad guy like Kanye can make a fantastic song like that. Absolutely, I'm a big thingy of separating art from artists. Because if there's some real banger art, but then the guy who's made it's like a little weird, you don't want to like throw away the banger art, man. And you know, art can be a thing of like anything. Like art can be you know, painting or fucking bit of code if you want, I guess. I mean, maybe art isn't code. Or maybe coding is an art in itself. Ooh, fancy. But I guess it's more like separating the person from the product? Whatever. You get what I mean. You know the phrase art from artist. They tested, alright, that one. Kanye's a little weird. I don't know that much about Kanye, but I've seen his. I'm not like a big Kanye listener. He's just misunderstood. Oh dear. Oh no. It is crazy the shit he puts on Twitter sometimes. He'll go on like a massive crash out, and it's just deplorable things on his Twitter. Thank you, thank God you got that rift time. I know it's a bit. I don't know why. It's a part of me that's like, oh, I want to get all of the cakes, even if I don't need them. Like realistically, I could just use the cakes on my island because I mean, the thing is, I have the important stuff on my island, but then there's the stuff that I technically use, like oh, health. Technically, I use that sometimes if I'm doing combat or whatever. Um, like I actually even have the intelligence one, but I don't think I have the speed. I might actually have the speed one. I'm sure there's like some ones on the all cakes one that I use, but then stuff like Rift Time, I don't actually use that, so it doesn't actually matter whether I have that or not. But I kind of there's a part of me that's just like, oh, I kind of want to make sure that I have them all. I want to make sure. I want to be certain. Uh, yeah, let's see. The radio edit of the song when it goes to the chorus, there's no vocals, skull emoji. Did he make something that can't even be played, but then they try to play like there's because they censor out stuff sometimes. If it's on the radio, maybe I don't know, but sometimes they censor stuff out. But then if it's just a repeated line of swears, the entire like there's just a massive section of the song that if there's a massive section of the song that's censored, there's no point. It's a little. At some point, you need to just let it go. You need to just not play it. If it's half censored, there's no point. There's no point. It's just a beat at that point, an instrumental. I mean, I haven't heard the Kanye song, so I don't know. I can't say too much on it. Hello, eBasic. No chat on my screen. Yeah, I'm out, says Cole. This is so sad. Cole has left us. No chat on screen. And then Zoom text is like, good news, we're all gonna die in the future. That is not good news, man. That's not good news. I want more time so I can do cool stuff. I haven't done nearly enough cool stuff for that to happen yet. You know, I need to do like fucking. I've done not enough cool stuff. I mean, especially outside of Skyblock. I mean, you know, outside of Skyblock is probably the more important thing, I guess. Because I finished some inside of Skyblock projects, and by some I mean like one, but it was an important one, so we let it pass. Um, but yeah, I haven't finished nearly enough projects. Need to do more. Need more. Need more work. Need more. But the radio stations want the money. True. Very true. I haven't gotten 20 billion XP yet. Please no World War III. Facts. Absolute facts. Absolute facts. I mean, there's not going to be World War III anyway. It's just, it's just not going to be a thing. Nor am I going to jinx it. It'll be fine. We'll be grand, lads. We won't have World War III. It'll be great. But yeah. Let's see. Name one genius who isn't crazy. That is a good question. Hold on a minute. I will be back. Okay, I'm back. I am back. You said my last message. I'm already missing messages, chat. It's over. How you been, by the way? I've been so busy with school lately. Did my license and school's ending soon. Um, yeah, I've been good. I've been vibing. I've been doing Linux stuff, which I'll get into later in the stream if you lot remind me, or if I remind myself. But yeah, I've just been like installing stuff on Linux, really. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get modded Minecraft to work. Otherwise, I would be streaming from Linux right now. But oh well, because like OBS is gonna work fine. It's on the default Arch Linux repository. It's not even on the Arch user repository. It's on like the basic default Arch one. So I can easily install that. It's just modded Minecraft is being a bit of an issue. I don't know how to there's not really a tutorial for it on how to install Forge on Linux. Sorry, on Arch Linux. There's a tutorial for installing Forge on Linux, but that's on like Ubuntu or Debian or whatever it is. And um, basically, for me, anything below a certain Minecraft version is crashing at the moment, and I need to fix that. But yeah, it's something I need to work on, basically. If I can get modded Minecraft to work on Arch, then I will be able to stream from it, which will be great. But yeah, let's see. Hold on a minute. I'm a little bit behind in reading chat, so I'll probably have missed some messages. I'm sorry. Thank God you got that riff time. Is just a little misunderstood. Name one genius isn't crazy. Hello. Radio stations not money. Yeah, it's very true. Play it on stream. I'm not going to play any music on stream. I haven't played music on stream in ages, man. And that is partially because I've just never done it. But also, um, the time that I had, there's one time, well, I say one time, there's one time I played music on stream for an extended period, and that's when I'm going into the Rift, and I put the Rift theme on. Because it just is the Rift theme. That's the song you have to play when you go in the Rift. It gives out Rift vibes, man. Gives out Rift vibes. When the genius could write these lyrics, she got her hands down my... She got the world in her hands. Okay. Maybe Kanye isn't a genius. Maybe he's not. But yeah, seeing a bit Muse. Hi, I was gifted a free Magic 8 Ball, which is fun. Nice. Also, hello, OT. A free Magic 8 Ball is interesting. I think that's a relatively expensive talisman, so it's a dub. Big dub. Big gift. That Picoblis was definitely not intended. Ripperoni. But yeah, you've heard mining cult has died. Is this true? Uh, a lot of people have left, but it's not like the guild has disbanded. The guild's still there. I mean, I'm in it. Arval's in it. Who else is in it? Let's see. Uh, yeah, these people are in it. Vingsy's in it. Let's do G list. Um, so yeah, in terms of maniacs, Wheatman's still here. Ape is here. Awesome Elite, Syntax, Mitox, Utopla, who was renamed Terrabroon. Interesting name. Not bad. Matatone is still in, yeah. Raz1 got wiped, unfortunately, but still here. Dance with Fire, Shoal. The Goat in chat. Yog Rider, haven't seen them in a while. But yeah, you got Venom, you got loads of people, man. The guild isn't devoid of people. But a lot of people have left. Fetcher left, chat. Fetcher left me. It's so sad. Floating left as well. Sad. Sad times. Frostbitten Die is gone. Rip. Oh, Frostbitten Die quit. Oh, I see. Rip. I wonder if it's possible to warp me into Jasper shafts. Maybe. If you tell me your IGN, I'll consider it. It will be considered. I have so many people left. I don't know. A lot of people joined Genix Guild. Left for a fishing guild would never be me. So true. I mean, like, if they want to do fishing, then fair enough. It would not make sense for me. I am not a fisher. I am a miner through and through. That is what I play. That is what I do in Skyblock. I'm here for the mining. As you all know. Gen X Guild. No, Genic. Jenny K, if you will. But no, Genic. I don't know whether it's actually his guild or not. Maybe it's, maybe someone else is the guild master. I don't know. You know, fishing is actually pretty good for glowstone collection, just saying. It's almost like mining. That's like the, it's like the sulfur thing. Like, it's like sulfur's in the mining collection thing. But you get it through combat minions. And now glowstone, I think the best way to get it is through fishing. I'm not sure if glowstone mining beats her. I don't know. It's been so long I forgot the fucking name it is. Vang. It's actually been so long that I forgot the fucking name of this thing. I might not be able to get people in anyway because it's been a little too long. It will probably close soon. It's almost like mining. Mining cult fully dead, says Syntax? No! It's not fully dead. By the way, why does your AFK pool work and mine doesn't? Well, interesting things with AFK pools is it's not just movement. It's actually activity. Now, one of these things actually does something and one of them doesn't. I forget what it is, but it might be the pressure plate. It's either the pressure plate or this thing that moves the player up and down. But you can add them both and it'll work. In theory, this is supposed to be for like upwards movement and downwards movement. Although I'm not entirely sure whether it's that or whether it's this, which it makes the player interact with a thing. And therefore, because they've interacted with the thing, they're not AFK. So, I mean, Cole says it's the pressure plate, and I think it probably is that. But yeah, if you have a pressure plate there, it'll probably be it. We need to turn mining cult into foraging cult. It probably will be foraging cult when the foraging update releases. But the foraging update is going to be like months away. So for now, it is just mining slash fishing slash. I guess it's not really Blaze cult anymore because the people who did do fishing and Blaze have gone to Genix Guild. Is mining as a skill dying? No, it hasn't really been nerfed to the ground. You can still mine, but you know, it's not like the best money pro or anything. That being said, I need to lose some money cause it's time to buy some skeleton keys. Hell yeah. I love wasting money, chap. Wasting money on skelly keys. Well, maybe it's not a waste. Maybe we'll get back-to-back lockets and everything will be fine. Zombies cult? I don't know, man. It'll be a zombie guild when there's no players left. Locket time. Everyone that joins a fishing guild should be put on a blacklist from mining cult. I don't know about that one because a lot of top miners have just gone to a fishing guild effectively. I don't think we can do that. Hello, Yoking Castle. We need to turn mining cult into a forage. Oh, I read that one. Let's see. Everyone that read that one as well. Don't know if, oh, don't know glowstone rates if you mine, but I got 0.006% glowstone with fishing. That is quite high. I feel like it is just competitive in general. Even if it's not better, it's enough to where I think it gives 4 coal weight an hour. I've heard. Maybe it gives less or more, but it's enough for it to be a bit weird. For a 4 coal weight an hour method to be fishing is just, it does annoy me deep down because there's nothing anyone can do about that. We can't really do anything about fishing giving glowstone. It's annoying because it's not mining and it gives coal weight, but what can you do? What can you do? Nothing is what you can do. Can't do anything about it. It seems people are moving away from mining a bit. I don't know, man. They just need to add in more mining content. They need to turn hypixel skyblock into a prison server, like I've been saying. That's how we can revive mining, chat. We turn hypixel skyblock into a prison server. That's right, an entirely mining-based skyblock game. Skyblock, but it's actually just a prison server. It's odd that prison server is basically a mining server. Like main gameplay being mining, and that, you know, that was, you know, it's called a prison server. It's a bit odd. Maybe we can turn it around. Maybe we can call it a freedom server. Maybe like a server where it's all mining content. Instead of prisons, it can be freedom. It can be a freedom server, chat. And then, you know, then it sounds more appealing. Got another top 1,000 mining collection. Hardstone mining was annoying. Is that new top 1,000 hardstone? Because if so, big dub. If it is hardstone, what collection is it for top 1,000? Is it 69 million? I am top 0.01. Maybe I can do... I mean, the thing is with, like... I've said before, me wanting to do other mining things is a little bit based on them adding Heart and Mountain presets. And it is, yes, it is laziness. I don't want to change out my tree and remember the specific tree layout that I had when I did XP. But it'd be so nice, man. If I could just switch between the two really quickly and nice, it'd be peak, alright? You know what? That's what they can do to revive mining. Making it so that you can change trees that easily. I would easily revive. I would be doing gold right now. I would be golding. Maybe. Maybe a little bit of gold. Because then I could just immediately go back to XP whenever I need to. Be great. Let's rename prisons to Happy Freedom Centers. Now, hold on, do you mean in terms of like the Minecraft server or in real life? I don't know. Don't know about that one. Oh god, Heart and Mountain Tree presets. Exactly. That would be peak. That would be the return to mining we need. History says you would not be doing gold. I will make a promise, in fact. I usually don't do promises and hold myself to my word on things. Actually, I kind of do. That's part of the reason why I don't say I will do X or if Y happens, because like then I don't want to not be able to deliver X, you know, if Y happens. But I will do a gold mining stream if they add in Heart and Mountain Tree presets. I can guarantee you that. The Makash guarantee, there will be a gold mining stream. If they add in Heart and Mountain Tree presets. 14 out of 25 top 1,000 collections right now. Next will probably be Quartz. Nice. I mean, 14 out of 25, it's over half, so... That must look really nice. I can't wait for the Reddit post, because that's definitely, like... That's a Reddit post worthy thing. And it will look sick as well. Seeing all the blue there, that's going to be nice. IRL, I'm not going to be mining in real life syntax, man. Mining in real life would be a different level of goal. Imagine like imagine like 100,000 subscriber goal will be me visiting a real life mine and maybe mining in it. Maybe. Visiting a real life mine would go hard. Or maybe it would be boring. You never know. I'm sure it'd be great, you know? I think visiting a real life mine would be sick. Not sure how many of them there are in the UK that you can go and visit, but I'm sure there are some. IRL coal mining. When did the last coal mine get closed in England? It was like 2013 or something. You got 50 upvotes on your comment on your last Reddit post? Hell yeah. Hello, Kenji. You want Timite to count towards coal weight personally, as it's really fun to do? Yeah, it's just whether coal weight gets updated in general. I think that is sort of in Vinxi's control now. Whenever Vinxi updates coal weight is... yeah, I think it's Vinxi basically. Vinxi is updating coal weight. Alicia, I heard the pick up the sound effect on your stream and I thought I blew up my ice minions again. I think I've done that twice now. I think I've pick-up-list my ice minions twice. And it is a pain in the ass. So, I can relate. Black Lung Talisman, okay. I mean, visiting the mine doesn't necessarily mean actually mining in it. Then again, I wouldn't be opposed to actually mining for like 5 minutes or so. You know, just swing a pickaxe around, that'd be fun. A little cave in never hurt anyone. A little bit of crushed to death from cave, but this is what it is. 19 quid per ticket. There's the Blue John Mines still in England. Damn. I mean, yeah, it would be cool to go to a mine, I think. That being said, maybe I should watch it on YouTube first. Like, watch it at a... It technically would be an abandoned mine, wouldn't it? Although it's like a planned sort of, yeah, this mine is closing down because it's not economical and or environmental stuff, right? Still technically abandoned, isn't it? Slate mines in Wales. I'm gonna have to go to Wales, chap. I'll go to Wales with the boys and mine some slate. He yearns for the mines. You still regret destroying your OG bedrock with Picobulus? Is that a thing? Like when you mined your bedrock on your island, did you like destroy it with Picobulus? What do you mean? Because I've got my OG bedrock here. Which actually, hold on a minute, what is the value of the bedrock now? How expensive is bedrock? Holy lag. Holy, oh god. Holy lag. Anyways, 200 mil, that's not bad, you know. 200 mil for free. Because, I mean, you know, didn't take any money to, didn't take any coins or anything to mine the bedrock on my island. But 200 mil, let's go. You had an OG, you had one with OG text and an item frame until you accidentally right-clicked it. Ooh. Like you pick up this thing and it broke. That's a pain. That does suck. I don't know if I lost my bedrock. I'm not sure what I'd do really. See, I'm not sure whether I'd buy a bedrock off the auction house and just be like, and just like pretend it's mine. Because I don't know. I might. There's a part of me that thinks I'd probably do that. I'd just be like, no, this is definitely my bedrock. What do you mean? I mined a bedrock on my island. Whether this bedrock is that bedrock specifically is, you know, that's up for debate. But I do have a bedrock, or I did mine a bedrock. But no, this bedrock that I have is the one that I mined on my island. So, is good. You still have it, just lost the OG text. Oh, I see. Does the OG text give it more value? I mean, could you even sell it if... I guess it's more of like a... It's more of just like sentimental, I guess. Or... like personal value as opposed to coin value. Because I don't think I would sell my bedrock unless... unless it was like maybe multiple billions, but I feel like bedrock isn't that uncommon, even if it... Like 200 million coins is quite a bit, so maybe it's become a lot less common over the years, but there's still quite a lot of bedrock out there. Because I always think it would be useful in some way. Because being able to place an unbreakable block on your island, that has to have a use at some point in this game's lifespan. Like, the game has very much progressed away from your private island. There's a lot less stuff that you can do, I guess. Because I think the game used to have a little bit more centered around the private island. Because minions were a thing. Well, I mean, are a thing still now, obviously, but people would tinker with minions quite a bit. People would mine from their own minions as actual money-making methods and strategies and things. And it's more... all that stuff is sort of going to public islands more than staying on the private island. So there's less just private island stuff in general. But I feel like having or being able to place an unbreakable block on your island, surely that has to, that's got to have some value. Well, there also was barriers that you could also do that with. So it's like, I can use bedrock, which is maybe a little bit more rare and probably more valuable. Or I can use barriers, which are less valuable but more plentiful. Or whatever. Can you lock yourself out of your own island with bedrock blocks? Probably not. I'm not sure though. Maybe there's a way that you can, because like you could just horse through things, I guess. But then if you make it so that you spawn inside of bedrock, maybe you can't horse your way out of things. But I swear people can just, because people can get into anything on your private island through horsing through things. Horse clipping, if you will. No clip with horses. But if people can get into anywhere on your island, then it makes sense that you would be able to do the same thing for your own island. There's a great documentary, a great mining documentary called A Minecraft Movie. The mining movie. Full of mining. Mining memes and more. Logged into my stranded profile that we made with classmates years ago. Chest filled with items containing hundreds of millions. Sad that it didn't last. By the way, how the fuck do you have 290 million glaciite powder? Commissions give glaciite powder, as well as the corpses, and vanguards also give quite a bit. But no, I've not seen the Minecraft movie. I don't think I will. It's one of those things where I probably won't see it unless... if it's on Paramount Plus, which it probably won't be, but if it is, then maybe I'll watch it. Because I'm probably gonna get Paramount Plus to watch South Park when the new season drops this summer. So when that happens, I'll also watch Sonic 3, because I'm pretty sure that will be on there as well. And then, I don't know, I can watch a whole bunch of other stuff that's on there. So any recommendations for things to watch on Paramount Plus would be appreciated. But I don't know if the Minecraft movie will be on there. Don't think it will. I mean, if you really want to get through blocks, there's cheats. Preferably without cheats, though. You know, if we're talking about skyblock, you don't want your shit getting wiped. You don't want to be wiped. It is not good. Minecraft movie was peak. What was your favorite part of the Minecraft movie? What did you enjoy about it? What is like the selling point for the Minecraft movie? Your favorite scene, if you will. That's not a notorious meme like Chicken Jockey, Flint and Steel, fucking... I don't know, man. Ender Pearl? Is that one as well? There's too many memes, man. Too many. Jack Black is the only good part. Jack Black just being himself. Okay. That's fair, that's fair. Jack Black just existing. Being Steve. Everybody liked the stream so we can convince Makash to promise going to the mines in real life. I don't know, man. Convince me to actually go to an abandoned mine Or an active one. I'm sure there's active mines in the UK. Whether they'd want or allow people to visit there is another thing. Whether I'd want to go to an active mine is also another thing. Just go to like some fucking some like mine and then you get like uh dust stuff. I was about to say dust poisoning, but that's not really a thing. But there are like negative health effects from dust, like silicosis and I don't know. Certain materials are toxic and stuff. Like lead. Lead's pretty toxic. You aren't just a person, you're a YouTuber. See, the problem with that is I'm more of a game developer than I am a YouTuber. And I'm not really either right now, am I? I'm not really either at the moment. I mean, with enough money, you can get anywhere. Asbestos? Yes, that is also another thing that you don't want to be breathing in. I don't know, is there actually asbestos in the UK? Asbestos mines, if you will. Probably. With enough money, you can get anywhere. See, I don't know if I want to pay like millions to enter a mine, though. I don't think I'd be doing that. Aspiring slash unemployed game developer. You could say the same thing with YouTuber, man. Aspiring. Well, I mean, I'm not really aspiring to be a YouTuber. But yeah. If I gave you a fossilized silverfish skin, would you apply it to your pet? Nah. I want the default silverfish skin. Looks better. Actually, maybe not. Maybe I can't really say for certain whether the default silverfish looks better than fossilized. Oh no, fossilized I don't like. It's the what's the one that I do like? It's armored or something? I forget what it's called. Fortified, yeah. Fortified's the real good one. I much prefer the fortified silver skin. That looks a lot better. But even so, I don't want to apply it to my pet. I feel like just because you can't unapply it, it's there forever. There's something I don't know. What if I change my mind? What if I don't like the fortified skin? I do like the fortified skin though, so that's sort of why I'm like, eh. I'm 50-50 on it. Because the fortified skin, it does look nice, but it's also expensive. And yeah. Like the golden dragon skin. Are there a few golden dragon skins? Super plushy ultimate cosmetic. Fair enough. Having ultimate cosmetic is so we have ultimate cosmetics that are less valuable than a mythic cosmetic. Surely having I mean it's fair because that the Anubis golden dragon skin does look better. But it's got ultimate there, you know, the ultimate itself would be quite cool. So if I gave you a fortified one, would you apply it? Nah. I want to keep my main silverfish skin free. Maybe if I had like a separate silverfish for something else. But the fuck? Why do I have an epic tarantula? The fuck? Why is that there? I'll sell that later, I guess. I didn't know that was there. But now I want to keep my main silverfish skin free and maybe on a separate silverfish. If I had a separate silverfish, then I'd put a fortified one on it. I just wish there was a silver skin that showed cosmetic levels. Yeah. I mean, if I could see how many levels my silverfish had, like if it was instead of level 100, it would be like level 5 fucking 100. I don't know how much how many levels I would get with 43 billion XP, but it'd be nice to see an insane level count on it. Messages got sent in the wrong order. There's a gold dragon skin that shows levels beyond 200. Oh. Well, that's sick. I want that for my pet. I want that for all of my pets, man. I want to see how many levels my silverfish has, and that would be so cool. New task for the admins. Add that for every pet, please. Thank you. Not like they have stuff to do already. We joke, we joke. I wonder how much your silverfish would be worth. It's probably it's probably only one with 45 bill. I mean, it's probably the only one with 45 bill, but there's ones that are higher. Namely a one by a certain Hosh Lucas in chat. Let's see. What is your silverfish at? 57 billion? Oh my god. Oh my god. It's a bunch of free money for them if they do add those skins. Yeah. Maybe I would add the fortified skin to my silverfish if it did show cosmetic levels, maybe I would. Because that would be nice. Maybe that's what would convince me to spend the few hundred million for fortified. 56 billion, how? This is how. The sheer levels of XP, man. How aren't you number one? If you are number one in mining XP. That is because does his still have, yeah, he's got the mining XP boost pet item, which gives it 40% more pet XP to the pet itself, right? Mine is Quick Claw. Gives me more fortune and speed, or giving XP to me specifically. Although the amount of extra XP that I get is relatively minimal, like 50 fortune isn't really going to be that big. But I care more about my XP than my pet's XP. So I have decided to make that decision. To be fair, it hits the pet's XP a lot harder than it hits my XP. Like the levels of, or you know, the amount of XP that I gain from having that there is tiny. You like taming XP? Yeah. It also does well for taming XP, I think. But he's much further ahead in that than I am. Wait, you have more... Yeah, you got more taming than mining XP. And I have almost twice the amount of mining XP than I have taming. Interesting. It's partially because I gave up on enchanting. Actually, don't know whether you still do enchanting. 11.5 bill is, you know, it does make me think you still do enchanting. It's like 10 times mine. Because I used to do enchanting. I actually used to do that skill. I'd do my daily experimentation table. I'd get my XP on my golden dragon. It'd be great. I'd actually get, you know, enchanting done, but don't do it anymore. Yeah, you do enchanting. You're 10th? That's sick. 10th in enchanting. Okay, but rune crafting 50 when? Rune crafting 50? What even is my rune crafting? I am maxed, but I'm 13,000th. It's not great, man. It's my playtime. Oh, my playtime is still massively high. Because AFKing, it goes hard, man. AFKing is great. It's why I have it's why I have 4 million bits, and I need to sell them. I desperately need to sell them. In fact, I might start doing that soon because I can't really afford to just keep hoarding bits. I can afford it for a long time, but at a certain point I need to start selling. I'm just gonna run out of money otherwise. But is it a good time? 220k? And I think it was 156k, wasn't it? Okay, it's more like 157. So we're on 63k, which isn't great because that's not 2k per bit. In fact, it's actually quite bad. 1.6k. Ugh, it's not good. Don't you have 10 bill in the bank? That is true. I do have like, I mean, if we count both of them together, it's a bit like, is that almost 20 billion? It's more like, it's close to 19 billion. Oh, you want to see playtime detailed? Okay. Many hours in the private island, Muse. Almost a million minutes sitting there AFK while I'm doing things. Bro, you're like controlled by the mining gods because I never seen you streaming anything other than mining. It's pretty much all I do in the game, so yeah. I it's a reflection, to be fair. It's a reflection of what I do in the game. You see me only streaming mining. Um you know, as what I do in game as well. I just mine. Imagine how much money you would have made if that money was invested in citrine. The price has shot up from the idea that the foraging update was close. It did get to, what was it, 20 million for citrine? It's gone down a bit, but 18 million is higher than it was. Should I have sold at 20 million? Because that's all I saw it get up to. Did it get higher? Should I wait further until like the foraging update fully releases and then, people actually start buying the citrine? I mean, people are buying now in preparation for it anyway, but you get what I mean? When the bulk of people start buying is when you want to sell, obviously. I got to see your electrical bill. It's not really that bad in terms of electricity usage. It's probably like leaving a light bulb on for the night. It's not too bad. Imagine how much money you would have made. Oh, also you can reduce it by decreasing your FPS. No, you limit it. Yeah, you limit it to 5 FPS and it makes it a lot better. I thought my playtime was bad. Wait for release and wait a day or two for people to get stuff to put the gems in. Yeah. You have 825 perfect citrine waiting for the update. Ooh. I have not nearly that amount. I have about like 58, I think. I've probably done the maths wrong. I've definitely done the maths wrong. 40, 49. 49 and then a bunch of flawlesses. But we'll see when the best time to sell those citrines are. We'll probably get like a billion from it, hopefully. What the fuck? That's what the fuck? What's with citrine? It's foraging fortune muse for the foraging update. That's what it is. Wait for release and wait a day or two for the people to get stuff and put the gems in. Yeah. The thing is though, there will be quite a lot of people buying the citrines beforehand. You just need to know when the bulk of people buying is. Because there will definitely be a lot of people buying on the day itself. But then, is that the majority, or is the majority the people buying before the update, trying to you know, beat out the peak pricing? Knowing when the peak of the item will be in price is a skill in itself. One that I have not mastered. Pet drop rare scather, huge. Big dub. Imagine how much money you would have made if that money was invested in citrine. The price is oh, that one. Never mind. If it gets to 30 mil, I'm selling. Yeah, I think so as well. I don't think it would get that high though. I mean, it did go to 20 mil quite easily. So maybe it would go to 30? I guess we'll have to see, but I think 30 million is definitely a point you want to sell. I think a good judge is Jasper pricing. You want to judge it in like how close, you know, what is its price relative to Jasper? Because if it's near Jasper, then maybe it's time to sell. If it's above Jasper, then maybe you should really sell. Like 20 million is far enough away where it's like, it could go higher at a later point. If it's 25 mil, then it's sort of at that point where it's like, maybe I should start selling. But 30 mil, I would sell a few. Because what you could do is like you sell half, and then if it goes higher, then you still got half to sell, and then if it goes lower, then you know you lost out on a little bit of money. Either way, you're going to be saying, "Ah, shit, I wish I sold all at the peak," you know. But you don't know when the peak will be. If it does go that high, then I will have 10x more coins than I ever held at one time. No idea what I do then. Yeah, I mean, it's always nice to have coins. If you have just a shit ton of coins, then you can use it to get even more coins. And then the more coins you have, the better skyblock becomes. The better the game becomes. You can just buy whatever you want, and you can have all the best shit. You can upgrade whatever you want to the max ability, and then, you know, it just when your coins are high, you can keep your coins high for the future and still have all the cool stuff. It's great. It's amazing. You just need to start with high coins, though. That's the problem. I'm definitely not gonna hoard it like you. Oh no. The hoarding strategy, though. The coin hoarding strategy. I mean, Skyblock is a very asset-based game. Your items are very, it's better to hold items than coins for the most part. But then you don't want to pick an item that's just going to crater in price because, oh, an update made it 10 times easier to get this item and now it's just dead. Like, people were holding on to stonks for a while and then this wasn't exactly a stonk update, but the update that added in stonks as a thing that you can buy, kind of killed them. Because they were at 20 million, or I don't remember how high they got sometimes. Did they get to 30 mil? But stonks would have been something that people invested in before. And then in an update it can just die. So assets, obviously a little bit more risky, but for the most part, they're safe. Like you buy a Hyperion, it's most likely gonna increase in price or at least stay the same. Same with drills, kind of. If I had to guess, drills are 3 billion now. For a maxed out one. Don't know if I can really go off of the exact highest one because it might just be silly. Probably spend a few billion on skyblock XP. Is that worth though for coins? Or is it just for getting levels in general? So I don't know whether skyblock levels actually help get coins. It does help with combat, and then with combat you can get coins. You can do your Blaze Slayer better and whatever Slayer in the future or other combat related stuff. Just peace of mind. That's fair. Not sure about my coins at the moment though. Because I don't feel bad about holding on to coins. I've spent a lot of coins in getting bits, so hopefully I can convert them into coins and then maybe I can buy something with those coins. Maybe I'll just... I mean, what do I buy though? Because some of the things I've wanted maybe is like, oh, I could fully max out my divan set. I could put like growth 7 or something onto it. Or maybe I can put what the fuck is tidal? Ah. Do I put that on my frozen blaze? Do I bother? Buy museum stuff and more bits? That is true. That is very true. What's the name of the GUI overlay? For this stuff it's NEU. Not enough updates. I mean, I didn't add Pesterminator, so maybe I don't need to add Tidal. Because Pesterminator is obviously a farming thing, and I'm not going to be farming with my Frozen Blaze set. And like Ice Cold is for mining in here. Your bits, if you sold them in Kismets, would be worth around 6 billion. That's crazy. I mean, I'm hoping I can get 8 billion for them. Well, actually, maybe more. Let's see. 4.4 mil times 2k. 8.8 bill, potentially. 8.8 billion coins and bits. No, I mean like the tech, yeah, the resource pack for the inventory. I see. It's old Firth Sky. Like a really old version of Firth Sky. I forget which version it is specifically, but it is Firth Sky from many, many years ago. It's weird to say that about Skyblock stuff. That like Skyblock stuff can actually be... No, I didn't need a calculator for it. I didn't really need it, but I did. It showed it nice on stream at least. Did it not display it nicely on stream? It was nice. You get to see the 8.8 build there. It was great. But yeah, I could get 8.8 bill for the bits. Do I have 2 golden dragons or just 1? No, I do have 2. That's good. I couldn't remember whether I bought one or two. I bought two because I thought I'd get more XP on my golden dragons than I did. I got one from level 1 to 140 or something. Whereas I thought I'd be able to like level almost 2 to 200. But whatever. Oh, it's the time. It's the time to ban the Twitch bot. Oh yeah. Scares me a little every time that I accidentally click moderator. If I accidentally moderate one of those bots, because what if they have like a thing with those bots where if the streamer accidentally moderates them, because you could do that, surely. Surely, with one of those bots, like if the streamer accidentally mods them, then they can change the title and advertise even more. That would be horrible, man. Scares me every time. Well, well. What do I talk about now? What do I chat about? I think I've exhausted foraging update as a topic. I think I have, maybe. There's not much to talk about with it at the moment. I can start talking about my Linux stuff. Oh yeah. Although I can't really, to be fair. There's not much I can say with it because I've already said it with the with like trying to install mods on Minecraft on Arch Linux. Uh, it it didn't go great. I installed Java and then it sort of crashed. It sort of made things crash, which is one of those things where maybe I should have tried to like before I installed Java, maybe I should have tried to load in older Minecraft versions just to see whether they worked. And then if I installed Java and then it started crashing, then I know that installing Java is what made it crash. Because at the moment, I don't know whether installing Java made it crash or not. Maybe it has nothing to do with it. It's one of those things, man. It's one of those things where you have to troubleshoot a lot. What do you do as a job IRL? I don't have one of those at the moment. But I am looking. I am looking for it. I did see a few web development stuff, and I was a part of me just doesn't like the idea of it. Maybe I should apply to them, but not only have I not done web development stuff, the idea of doing web development doesn't sound great either. I might not have the... I mean, like, maybe because I have done programming in general, maybe it'd be fine, but, like, web development stuff does sound a bit not great. But, oh well. we shall see. Are you able to sustain your apartment without having a job? I don't have an apartment, man. I don't have an apartment. Road to 20 billion overflow? True. I'm so close. I'm only 500 million away. See, if I locked in for a few days, I feel like I could get it. If I mined more during Derpy, I would be a lot closer there. But I haven't done that, so... So yes. I think I might mine a little bit more if there's a coal. I haven't looked at the mares to see what is upcoming. Hold on a minute. Let me just do this glaciate com and then we'll look at the mares. Actually, we'll go to the forge. Didn't realize I had these in here. A little bit more money. Hell yeah. Make 500 million XP look so little. Yeah. It does when you have as that amount of XP. But yeah, what am I doing? Hub. Go to the hub. Lag? Okay, now we're good. Ooh, okay, opens in 2 hours. Annoyingly, that will be after stream. I'm not going to be streaming for 2 more hours. If I did, the stream would be how long? The stream would probably be 4 hours long if I waited for these things. Or if I waited for the election to happen. It is a bit relatable, Kenji. Not the mental issues, but the rest of it, yeah. Year 420 is mad. Is that true? Wait, hold on. Year 420? Hold on a minute. I'm about to play Schedule 1 with this year. Hold on a minute. Stream for 4 hours, do it? Nah. No, I don't want to stream for 4 hours. How many hours a day do you spend mining? In the past? Ooh. How long has it been since I have mined a lot? I can't remember when I stopped mining. Basically for the past like few weeks to... Yeah, it's probably been a few weeks. I haven't like mined really at all in the past few weeks. But then like... Noisy motherfuckers. Anyway, I did like 1 billion XP during coal, or like the last coal. It was more like 700 million. But yeah, I mined a lot during that coal. Otherwise, I have not mined that much recently. I've been doing other stuff. Programming, Linux, other things, that sort of thing. But either way, we have Aatrox at the moment. We've got Aatrox and Minister Diaz nuts. And yeah. Has Skynet passed me? Skynet has been banned, I think. Well, it's more of an I hope, but I haven't mined for quite a while, so maybe they've been banned? Or maybe I've just, gone past them quite a bit and they don't get a lot of XP. It could be a whole manner of different things, but we can tell whether they've mined if Hush Lucas passes them at 18.6 or I can't remember when. No, yeah, it was 18.6 billion. If Hodge Lucas or if someone passes them at 18.6, then they haven't mined. When did you become the one in XP? Um, when was that stream? I hate that when I go onto someone's channel and I go onto videos, it closes the tab. It is so fucking annoying. And it's to do with it's to do with the Chrome on my Windows because it doesn't happen in any other computer or on Linux. Like on Linux it's fine, but on Windows on Chrome, if I click onto videos, it closes the tab. It's so fucking annoying. Let's see. When was the stream? Because I think it was probably more than half a year ago now. Or maybe not. Uh, let's see. When was it? Am I blind? I can't fucking find it, man. Oh wait, if I just Control F getting, there's no way it's not in getting. Getting Blaze 9. Okay, it was 7 months ago. It was 7 months ago, and then the bot that passed me, I can't remember when that was, but um, yeah, I don't know. Timelines, man. It's the timelines. Timelines of things happening. What am I doing? Fuck it, I'll just go back to mining. It's Aatrox at the moment, so no mining buffs. But if I had a coal, I would probably be more interested in mining. If there was a coal with a mining fiesta, because I like to do mining fiestas. They feel like a worthy use of time at the moment. Outside of fiesta, I don't want to mine at the moment. But then I also kind of do because I want to get to 20 billion. It's a little bit of a, it's a thing of like priorities and stuff. But yeah. Good night, Makash. Good night, Muse. Oh, you know what I can do though? I can mine in the meantime while I'm doing, my IRL stuff I was about to say like, oh, I can do some Linux stuff while I'm mining in the background. That is not a thing I can do. I can't really mine until I sort out the modded situation. Also, I don't know whether I can install stuff while I mean, I feel I probably can, install things while I'm using the computer. It's just, you know, Linux does have a tendency to break sometimes when you do things incorrectly, and I don't know whether, using my computer, whether mining while I'm doing sudo pacman sync stuff, sudo pacman syu, all that sort of shit. I mean, it wouldn't just be updating my system, it'd be installing things, but if I do end up getting modded Minecraft to work and I can mine while I'm installing shit, then, I could technically do some Linux stuff with mining in the background, but I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna break, and I don't want things to break. If I had to reinstall my Arch installation, that'd be fucking pain, man. That'd be so painful. Because I have to take my computer apart effectively. I have to re-put in my Like, I'd have to take out my Windows SSD, um, reinstall Linux, then put back in my Windows SSD. It'd be a pain. It'd be a pain in the ass. It'd be horrible. It'd be pain. I mean, it should be fine. Yeah, but I don't want to have to reinstall it. That's like the main thing. I want to try and not break my Linux installation. That's like is the main thing. I mean, it's part of the reason I dual booted is, to test it out. But even though it's a test, it's technically a test run of, switching to Linux. It does feel like my new computer a bit. It does feel like my new, this will be my computer going forward. Which is why I want to try and get as much stuff from my Windows over to Linux. Because there's a little bit of a pull for me to go back to Windows, and it's because all my stuff is here. Because I know everything that I have is here. There's still a part of me that whenever I'm on the Linux part, it's just like, I need to go back to my Windows one. Just to, make sure it's all there. But I think once I have like everything from Windows to Linux, like when everything is on Linux finally, I'll probably be like, I'll never have to go back. And then immediately what will happen is I'll think, maybe I should delete the Windows one. Maybe I should delete my Windows partition now. If I've got everything on Linux, I can get rid of some wasted space. It won't happen, but if I get to the point where I don't need to go back to Windows, that's the main thing. You've been blessed by RNGesus, you will drop a die soon. Thank you, RNGesus. I hope that I do drop a die. That would be sick. If I dropped a Nyanza die this commission, it would have been sick. It would have been great. Hello, Hez. How are you doing? Maybe we'll drop a Nyanza die this stream. You never know. It's not like Nyanza is double odds or triple odds or anything, but it hasn't stopped it before. It hasn't stopped me dropping Nyanza before. With the blessing of RNGesus, we can do anything, chat. Nyanza die? No, I haven't dropped one this stream. Also, hello 5JC in Twitch chat. See, wait, hold on. Let me try and... If I put chat back on, does it work? Oh, let's go. It works. Oh, wait. The bot is on stream. That's a bit annoying. Hold on. Chat. Say things so that the bot can leave. Actually, specifically YouTube chat. YouTube, say shit so that I can see whether YouTube chat appears on the thing. Because it doesn't look like YouTube chat's appearing. You stream on YouTube too? Yes. I just don't know why it's... Hold on a minute. Why is YouTube chat not on? Okay, so YouTube chat, Unwanted Legend has said hello. Has that appeared? I don't know if chat is delayed or stream is delayed. Probably both. Okay, looks like YouTube... Okay, you didn't need to spam it that much, Kenji. That's a little much. But it seems like YouTube chat is not being displayed in on stream, which is a bit sad. Neither chat was displaying originally, so I guess there's a little bit of an improvement there. You haven't dropped a single die if you exclude chocolate and holly, but I have gotten a handle in under 50 runs. That is pretty good. That is pretty good. That's good RNG. I'm pretty sure 50 it's like 400 runs for a handle, right? I don't really do dungeons, so I need chat to help me out with the context. Well, yeah, it's unfortunate that YouTube chat is not appearing on the thingy, so I'll just disable it for now. You told me to type in chat to make something go away. Yeah, the thing is though, if you do the same message every time, I don't think it actually clears it. I think it will just like compact all of your H's into one H, or just get rid of them in general. I think Restream chat does that. I don't know if there's a better way to multi-stream though. Like, is Restream my only option to be able to multi-stream to YouTube and Twitch? Is Restream my only option? Surely not. Like, surely there has to be a more direct way to multi-stream. Like, maybe through OBS itself or something. What's my playtime? That's my playtime. Uh, yeah, I'm good. You remember I used to watch your streams way back in the days? Indeed, yes, Hez. Indeed. I remember you, Hez, back in the day. Along with Muse. Muse was here for a while. I think Muse is, yeah, Muse left, but Muse used to watch a long time ago as well. You stay mining? I swear I've never seen this type of dedication. I mean, you've seen skyblock YouTubers and they play the game a lot. I just mine all the time, you know? It's like it's the same game, but it's just I choose to stay mining all the time. Well, not all the time. I have done Blaze on stream. Done a bit of Blaze slayering and things. What's my placement in mining first? For RNG meter, it's 1000. I see. It's 1000 for handle. Did it used to be 400? Because for some reason, I remember like it being 400 for a handle. You don't watch Skyblock YouTubers, but I see you every now and then on my YouTube front page mining away. That's sick. You love to see it. I don't really watch Skyblock YouTubers either, but I feel like there's not as many nowadays, is there? I feel like there's not as much Skyblock YouTube content. Or just Skyblock content in general. Twitch or YouTube. Doesn't seem like there's as much. Which makes sense. It's sort of like going down over time. You think it was 1 in 250 on old F7? After they updated it, they made it 1 in 1k. Or 0.1%. Yeah. Yeah, I stopped doing dungeons around floor 7, I think. I did do floor, or like 2 floor 7 runs in general. So I have done floor 7, but not that much. Feel like the hype of the game... Wait, you feel like the hype around the game has died now a bit, which is normal. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's like hype cycles. You've got hype and then the plateau and then the slow decline. And then some hype again. And I'm sure there'll be quite a bit of hype when foraging comes out. That'll be a fun time. I'm sure I'll stream a bit of foraging. I mean, I'll probably stream next like miner update as well. Miner as in small, small update, and minor as in mining. Why am I on the floor? Anyway, because there will be a small mining update as well. As far as I know, there's going to be like the Glaciate Lake update at some point, and I believe that will have some mining stuff in it, from what I know. From what we've seen, it'll be some mining stuff that we can watch, and sorry, that we can play. It'd be great, man. It'd be great. Are you like number one in mining or something, or not yet? I am number one in mining, Hez. I could just. I swear you were on. You were in chat when I showed it to 5JC. But yeah. Ooh. Why is it starting to be laggy again? I should have no lag on 2500 bitrate. This is fucking bullshit, man. I hate how my internet does this sometimes. Can't wait for the summer. When I get that done during summer, I can put like a proper Ethernet cable in my PC. It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be so good, chat. Gonna have proper Ethernet. I can stream in like 1 billion bitrate. Probably. Imagine I do it and then it's just... No, like, imagine I do it and then there's no change. I would... I'd be pissed. I'd be so fucking annoyed. Because the shit I'm gonna have to do to get this Ethernet cable into my PC instead of using Ethernet over power. There's power over Ethernet, but there's also Ethernet over power. Like, you know, I'm using, I'm plugging the Ethernet into the power, technically. You know, if I go through all this effort to get an Ethernet cable, like a proper one, into the back of my PC, and it doesn't fucking do anything, I'm gonna be so pissed. That would suck so much, yeah. It would be a pain. It would be a pain in the ass. But yeah, that's coming summer. Summertime, sometime in summertime, which is kind of soon, you know. It is like, it is May. Not too long to wait, you know. Not too long. Maybe I just get better internet in general for everything. No ping fluctuations. I don't have to, like, when I stream, it won't be this. It'll just be, like, pure 140. 140 ms. It'll be great. Like I'm saying, oh, it'll be perfect, it'll be wonderful. Like I know it's going to do that, as opposed to, I hope it will do that. Gotta go now, but I'll drop by another time and leave a comment and a like. Thank you, Hez. Glad you enjoyed the stream. Yeah, have a good time, man. I don't know why, but when I do the /st ping, it sometimes shows like under 10 ms. Yeah, that is weird, because I mean, there are some times where I've done it and I've had like, you know, I'm on my normal ping, 140, 100, 110 sometimes, and then like you'll get a random one that's like 96 or 90 something. It's just, that's a little too quick for my ping. But it's only like a, it's like a one specific one, so it's not really representative. I mean, if you get a 10 ms ping and your usual's like 100 and something, then that's even more weird because I've never had that. I never had like a 10 ms ping thing. I would if we had EU servers, that would be sick. But EU servers are probably years away. Years away, chat. Locked behind 1.20 content. Years away if it happens at all, that is, actually. When will you ever stop mining? I mean, I kind of already have. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of already have stopped mining. It's just whenever I stream, it's not like I'm not gonna stream mining, am I? It's not like I'm like when I start a stream, I'm gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna do some Hearts of Iron 4 today. No, I'm gonna be mining on stream. Um, I don't know. If I had, if oh yeah, wow, that's not what I wanted to do. A question of like when will I stop mining on stream is a interesting one because it's like it's a little bit of a question of like when will hypixel die or um when will I give up on skyblock altogether? Maybe. Maybe at some point it's like I just, stop caring about skyblock in general. And I just let my number one XP get past. Oh no. Did you yearn for the mines as a child? No. No, I did not. I did mine a lot when I first played Minecraft. But that's a little bit obvious. It's Minecraft, isn't it? Um, I did have a good few diamonds in my PS4 world. Did a little bit of strip mining. That was fun. Usually I have 140, but like a week ago it happened multiple times where I'd get 10 to 30 ms. Multiple times. Yeah, that is very strange. I've never had that, unfortunately. Stop caring about Skyblock and get a job. Nope, nah. I think your name is your name is gonna come in useful here. I'm joking. Wait, man's acting like I've only been playing Skyblock and have been avoiding getting a job. That's what you're acting like, but it's, far from the case. Imagine this ping will be 10 to 30 ms. Nope, it's going to be 63 times that. Great. Wait, hold on. 28 times. Oh, 140? 120? No way. Yeah, nah, stream is just, it's not gonna be great there. Only Skyblock players employed. You count employed as having their own business, because there's a good few Skyblock YouTubers that are, doing it for a living. But obviously smaller ones aren't going to be. But yeah, I'm sure there's tons of Skyblock players that are employed. I mean, there's a lot of Skyblock players, man. What can I say? You're gonna tell me out of these 30,000 people that play the game that none of them are employed? It's just clearly wrong. Clearly factually incorrect. Yeah, I'm really noticing the 1K ms. 1000 ping. Unfortunate. If you had a job you understand skyblock is basically working a job for free. No, no. Do you know how much I've played skyblock in the past few weeks? Do you know? Are you aware? Because I don't think you're aware right now. That's the 10ms gameplay? True. That mineshaft in particular, that was EU servers in action. 24 hours a day. See, that's where you're wrong. It's not 24 hours a day, it's 25. You gotta do 25/7, otherwise you're not playing the game properly. Isn't skyblock a job? Imagine. Imagine the scenes, chat. You get paid to play skyblock. The only way a skyblock player can stop playing skyblock is for it to to give money, because then they would be employed. Dear. Dear. Oh, I forgot you time travel just to play more. What? What are you on about? If you're talking about me AFKing, then yes, that is why my playtime is high. I have not been playing for, I've not been locked in for 24,700 hours. That is not actual, game time or gameplay time. Holy lag. Let's see. Fetcher is currently away. Floating sand. Wonder if they're doing wonder if they're doing Blaze Slayer. Hmm. If you AFK that much, surely you have at least one screen burn? Eh? What do you mean screen burn? Screen burn is interesting. I mean, there is, what's it called? With OLED monitors, you have... What's the fucking thing? What's the burn-in? Where if you have, like, something, if you have a static image on the screen for too long, then it gets burnt into the monitor. But no, I don't have OLED monitors. I have, I think they're TN, Twisted Pneumatics. I think they are that. I'm not entirely sure though. I cannot confirm. If you don't have a fancy monitor. True. Yeah, no, it's not an OLED, no, no. Burn-in happens, I think it's not just OLED, but, it's mostly OLED that people will talk about with burn-in. And I don't have OLED monitors. I think they're Twisted Pneumatics. Let's see. Twisted Pneumatics. Or Pneumatics? Twisted Pneumatic Field Effect was a major technological breakthrough that made the manufacture of large, thin liquid crystal displays, also known as LCDs, practical and cost competitive. Mm. I think it's TN, which is like it's not the good one basically, but it is like 144 FPS though, so that is kind of nice. Gotta have that 144 FPS display for the hardcore gaming that I do. For my quick reaction times in mining. I gotta mine efficiently, chat. Mining at utmost speed. I think FPS matters a lot more, to be fair. For a monitor, for me at least, I think FPS is much more important than resolution. Like between 1080p and 4K, not as important. 60 FPS and 144 FPS, absolutely. That is that is some major improvement. 60 to, like, going from 60 to 144, or even just 60 to 120, you can see it. You can easily see the difference, and it makes it so much better. But going from like 1080 to 144, even 1080 to 4K, it's just, obviously there's a difference. It's just, it's not as impactful as the FPS boost. I think peak is probably 4K 120. Or maybe even 4K 144. And then like absolute, you probably shouldn't go past. This is like 8K 480 hertz. There's no point going past like 8K 480 hertz. At that point, we should probably stop. There's no need, man. There's no need. 8K 480 hertz is absolute peak. Honestly, I got 240 hertz just for the sake of it. I mean, there is a difference between. Well, I think there's definitely a noticeable difference. It's a lot less noticeable 60 to 144 or 60 to 120. But like 120 to 240, you can see the difference, but it's not as big as, 60 to 144. Hello, Trusteed. Welcome to mining. You know what? Next stream, we're going to title it Mining Central. This stream is There Will Be Mining, and then next stream is going to be like Mining Central. This, like or Mining Hub. Actually, maybe I shouldn't name it Mining Hub. Or should I? What do you guys think? Should I title next stream Mining Hub? Or should I title it like Mining Central? Or something? Is it going to be like the place for all mining to happen? Like the congregation of all mining related things is the Makash stream. You'd get a 1440p monitor, but your PC's already struggling in newer games on 1080. Yeah. Do you gamble Vanguards or do you not even enter mineshafts? I do Vanguards, yeah. I do indeed do the Vanguards. because they are nice. It's like a little bit of interesting stuff happening in between all of the com grinding. But even still, is it really that interesting when you get a Vanguard? It's only interesting when you drop when you drop the locket, that's when the excitement happens. Just getting a Vanguard isn't, it's not as fun. See, if getting a Vanguard was also a good RNG drop, and was also like, a fun part as well, that'd be even better. Imagine like you get a Vanguard, you get a Vanguard mineshaft, and it's like getting a mil or 10 mil or something, and you're like, ooh, an RNG drop, let's go. It's not minus 10 mil, it's actually plus 10 mil this time. It's actually worth it. Maybe if they made Vanguards like a little bit rarer and then made them actually drop guaranteed good shit every time. Now the thought of getting a locket is so exciting, so even a Vanguard's fun. I don't know. Maybe I've done too many Vanguards, but not even just that, too many Vanguards and not dropped a locket. To where getting a Vanguard's just like, ah yeah. Let me just open this Vanguard and get nothing again real quick. It does feel like that sometimes. Especially recently. You never know though, I guess. You never know, you may get an actual locket or something good. Never thought I'd see Trusteed here in a Makash stream. You never thought you'd see Trusteed in a Makash stream? Wait, you never dropped a locket? No, I've dropped 3. It's been a few, a few too many Vanguards since the last one. I can't remember what or how many Vanguards it's been since the third locket I've dropped, but it's just been too many Vanguards, man. I need a locket to renew my faith in actually doing Vanguards. Sometimes it just doesn't feel worth it, man. Used to watch them before I started my channel. See. Bucket question mark. Eh? What do you mean? Oh, I mean locket. If you thought I meant bucket, I mean the shattered locket to make the pendant of Divan. I think that's what you mean by bucket. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We will see, chat. Did he mean, or did he think I meant bucket? Find out next time. It's always weird to me when I see different YouTubers I watch have other YouTubers I watch watching them. It is interesting to know from the YouTubers that you watch what YouTubers they watch. Because like you'll see even like PewDiePie and it'll say sometimes like, oh, I watch this channel, or I don't know, what's a better example? I just heard you say bucket. Okay. Or like maybe, fuck, who am I subscribed to? Let's see. Um, Yeah, like maybe Linus Tech Tips watches fucking um Emperor Lemon or something. If you get what I mean, right? You get what I mean. My crush does not know I'm a YouTuber, by the way. I don't. Fuck it, we'll look at his channel. We shall look. Channel inspection time. It is a classic hypixel skyblock channel. Classic. Can you beat dungeons without any armor? I see. Classic. Classic content. It's the same for singers and other artists. They collab behind the scenes or have their own sort of entertainment because they're still human. Haha. I mean, yeah, that is true. It's just interesting to know from the people that like, because obviously you as a person will watch certain things, like creators, singers, artists, fucking game developers, even like Notch, Minecraft creator will have played will have played games, and it's interesting to know what games he's into as well, right? Um, especially for like stuff that you use, watch, or whatever, right? Um, it's interesting to know, with the creators of those things that you use, watch, etc. It's interesting to know what they look at, listen to, and play as well. Real, no one did that before, though. What do you mean classic? No, I just mean like, I don't know. It's just hypixel skyblock YouTube content. I'm not saying it's bad or good, I'm just saying it's that. Uh, do any perhaps no Key Guardian respawn timer? Um, no, I don't know how long it takes to respawn the thing. I mean, if you come to more of these streams, you may find out a range of mining secrets. That is true. I do just drop random shit every now and then. Every now and then I'll just be like, you know what? It's time. It's time to just to just explain why ice minions are so good, I guess. Why ice minions good? Why I use silverfish, I guess. I don't know. I just explain myself. Why do you do the things you do? A lot of the time it's just me being stubborn slash lazy. It's like, oh, why are you using refined on your drill that you mine gemstones with? I don't know. Fine, I'll put it on lustrous. Court, I was using refined. Court, I'll change it. Fine, I'll do it. Makash is mining XP and comps. True, very true. Where are you mining though? Where am I mining? Well, I'm in the Grey Site. Great? Yeah, Great Grey Site Lake. The Grey Site Lake, in fact. That's right. They're going to rename it to the Grey Site. Grey Site? Maybe. The Grey Site Lake. I mean, out of most of the regular viewers, we all have our speciality. Makash is mining XP and comms, of course. Ah, I see. Yeah, OT is definitely ice. OT goes on about ice, and that's pretty sick. It's good. He's like like the ice researcher. The ice professor. PhD in ice. And then it's just like me with way too much research done into how to gain mining XP. Or not how to, it's more like the best way of gaining mining XP. Never seen this place. It's a magical place, the Makash mining stream, where you learn uh, stuff about mining, I guess. Mining and specifically hypixel skyblock, not about IRL mining. Maybe that's where I pivot my live streams to. Instead of live streaming myself mining, I live stream myself researching in real life mining. $100 mil gold collection in real life before foraging update. If you had 100 million, I mean, 100 million what gold? Like 100 million atoms of gold? Like, you know, 100 million what? I'm actually doing mithril mining at the moment, to be honest. That does sound pretty cool. Because guess what? I'm mining mithril right now. That's right, chat. I've returned. I'm doing mithril mining again. Dear. Nah, I've quit. I've quit it again. No more mithril mining for me. Only XP. Bars, of course, like in Minecraft. Hmm? Oh, 100 million gold bars? Hold on a minute. 100 million gold bars in real life is a little too much. It's a little, I'm sure there's like a standard for gold bars, right? That might actually be more gold than there is gold in the world. And at that point, gold probably crashes in price a bit. But you definitely become wealthy. Gold is useful. Gold is useful after all. It's used in some electronics, I think. Although it's like a very small amount because gold is expensive, obviously. Uh, it Heart of Mountain 7, it explain everything. Yeah. I mean, Heart of Mountain 7 is, I mean, with mining in general, you do comms to get your Heart of Mountain level up, if that's what you're wondering. Yeah, you need to do some space traveling. Yeah, you need to find that extraterrestrial gold. The gold from outer space. Theoretically, you could fuse to make gold, but there'd be a massive energy cost. Yeah, you could fuse atoms together and make gold. Could you not also just fission the right the right atoms together? I mean, together? You could fission the right atom and break it apart to get gold, maybe. Maybe. I mean, maybe there isn't, but you can start with a higher proton count and then go to a lower one. Now imagine you fission, insert atom here, and you get gold. Imagine, chat. Imagine. Since only some very large atoms undergo fission, does it not, would you not be able to fission into gold at all then? Actually, what the fuck does uranium fission into? Ura uranium fission products. Nuclear fission product. Let's see. The produced radionuclides have varying half-lives, therefore vary in radioactivity, strontium, whatever. Gold is too small to be half a fissionable atom. Uh, Beta slash alpha decay, sure, but not fission. Okay. I was imagining like you could fission a certain atom in half and it'd be like you get or you'd end up with two atoms half of the size in protons, right? Right. That's definitely wrong, 100%. That is 100% wrong, but oh well. Um, hello, revs, 4.5 million bits, Gs, indeed. Large amounts of bits. Just do some time traveling with Musk and get yourself a gold planet to mine. What do you mean time traveling with Musk? You know, I just had a crazy experience mining glaciite right now. I nearly suffocated from glaciite respawning while I was mining from it. Yeah, that happens sometimes when you like when you're AFK. Well, I've had it when I'm like I've Picobulus and then I'm AFKing here and then it starts respawning and then I get crushed a bit. That happens sometimes. But anyway, I'm interested now. I want when uranium fissions, I swear it breaks apart, doesn't it? Or am I thinking of something else? Maybe I'm thinking of what the Hadron Collider does. Because fission would, fusion, you're combining two hydrogens into a helium effectively. Um, and then fission, you're colliding shit together and then breaking the larger atom apart into smaller ones. So surely you'd be able to. I don't. What I don't know is what small atoms are being made. I can't be fucked. I'll look at it later. Shit's interesting though. That's the shit I'll be researching, looking up. Fission makes two half the size atoms. Yeah. So like, hold on a minute. Let's get the periodic table. So uranium at 92, let's say it was exactly half, it would be 46, wouldn't it? Where you'd get palladium. And gold is 79. Okay, so that's actually kind of hard. Because double 79, 140, be 160 minus 1, right? Oh my god, my brain's just fucked. Um, 178, and there isn't. Oh, 170. Yeah, no, you're not going to get 178. Yeah, no, you need a you need an atom with 178 protons, wouldn't you? Just use beta decay to get there. I swear it's not exactly half though. Don't you get like an atom maybe like 2/3 the size and one's like 1/3? See, I don't know enough about. I need to. This is where I would like look into it out of interest. Imagine the rebirth of fission because you can make gold from fission. That'd be crazy. That would be crazy if it was true. So not only do you get energy, you get gold out of it. Depends on the specific reaction. What do I do with mithril powder at Heart Mountain 4? Um, Put it in efficient miner. Yeah, I already read that one from Kenji. But generally, decay is easier to get desired products thanks to beta plus minus decay. I see. Yeah, you have like a certain... I forget what they do to make... Because I remember watching a real engineering video on... It was either plutonium or one of the other ones. I think it was plutonium because the beta decay was going into an isotope of plutonium that they use for satellites that they don't want to use a battery for. Obviously, it's like a they use a specific isotope because it effectively just gives off heat for a ridiculously long period of time, and that's used to power the satellite, of course. And they use beta decay to, or they use some, I don't know if it was beta decay, but they use some decay to get it to there. So yeah, you can absolutely do that, but yes, you can make something one atomic number higher or lower, as long as you have enough neutrons, I see. As long as you have enough rubies. It's yours, Link. Hello, Luffy. Can anyone help me do a tier 2 Enderman? I can't help you at the moment. Someone maybe in chat would help you. Or maybe can help you, but I'm busy mining at the moment. I mean, the real question when it comes to quantum physics is why matter? Matter because fields. Matter because, quantum fields say they want to exist. Oh, that's a physics problem. I've been getting much more into the engineering side of things than like chemistry and I don't know. But like I want to make more shit basically. I haven't made nearly enough shit and I want to make more shit. And shit being the word for stuff here. I I want to program more stuff, man. I want to program more shit. I want to program more stuff. But the job search is kind of taking priority. Annoying. Trying to find shit is annoying as well because like the amount of senior positions out there is ridiculous. The amount of leads and seniors is fucking insane, man. Compared to the junior and not so senior positions, there's just so many, like, basically companies just want seniors. Or at least it feels that way. They just want seniors, they want leads, they want managers. Everything else, it seems, they have in abundance. Michael Reeves was a funny programmer slash engineer. I see. Well, no, it's more that there should be equal matter and antimatter, but instead there's just more matter. That is true. And I'm glad there was more matter, personally. I'm glad we matter instead of we antimatter. Even though it would technically make no difference, I think. From what I've absorbed through internet videos. It wouldn't have made a difference if we were made of antimatter, but you know what? It's good that we matter. Maybe matter is actually antimatter in the universe. Maybe antimatter is like the real matter. They want a junior with 20 years of experience. So true. So true. See, what I don't know is whether, like, sometimes when they say experience, they just mean like, oh, you've been using it for that amount of time. And then sometimes with experience, they're like, no, we want you in. We want you to have had this job for 1 or 3 years already. It's like one of them's annoying and one of them's like, oh well, if you just said that, like if you just said, oh yeah, I've been programming for X amount of time, then it'd be fine, it'd be grand. Imagine anti-hypixel skyblock with anti-Macash mining stream. Well, that would be, if you're talking about an anti-Macash mining stream, that would be a fishing stream, wouldn't it? It'd be a fishing stream by someone who's like really into fishing. Like fishing main only does fishing. Or maybe farming or combat main, depending on which you think is more opposite of mining. It could be fishing though, I'm just saying. Maybe fishing is more appropriate because it's, you know, people are like, oh, you should do fishing, and then I'm like, nah, I don't want to. And I'm like fishing 25. So the anti-Macash is just fishing 1, mining 25. This is too endgame for me. I've started playing this game a week late. Yeah, this is a very endgame centered stream, to be fair. It's all just like, yeah, what do I do now that I've done everything? What am I doing now? Ah, shame. If only that one block I broke earlier was the com finisher. That would have been so good. Well, have I done my Duolingo today? Let's see. Have I done my Duolingo? I haven't. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I have to do that after stream. I have to do my daily Duolingo. I'm gonna tell you right now, chat. I've been thinking of getting rid of Duolingo, and I want you lot in chat to guess why. I want you all to guess why I've been thinking I want to get rid of Duolingo. Get rid of it for good. You do Duolingo? Yes. What language? Italian. No one is guessing though. No one's guessing why I want to get rid of it. It threatens your family every time you forget. No, I'm fine with that. That's the good part of it. Because it's inefficient. No, I'm also fine with that as well, because like if I was seriously learning it, I would get like an actual tutor or someone to teach me or someone to even speak with. That would be nice. Someone to actually speak Italian with would also be kind of good. And be actually a good way of learning the language, as opposed to just, you know, yapping to the thing. No, the real reason I'm getting rid of it is because they're using AI and they're like AI glazers. I hate it. I'm a big anti-AI guy. Fuck AI, personally. But I don't know, man. From what I've seen, it's one of those companies where they're like, "Oh no, AI is the future, bro. We're gonna have fucking, we're gonna replace our entire lives with AI because it's the future, mate." Hate it, despise it, in fact. But yeah, no, I've been thinking of getting rid of it because it's like AI, because they use AI, and because they're like big on AI. That's the entire reason. The entire reason I want to get rid of it. You know what's holding me back from not deleting it though? The entire reason that I am not deleting it is because of my streak. I don't want to lose my streak, chat. My streak is important. It's such a long streak that it's just there's a little bit of pride there, you know? I've kept it up for so long. But it's also partly because Duolingo allows you to keep it for so long. Let's say you fuck up your streak, they just say, oh, fuck it, you came back the day after, or maybe even a few days afterwards. You can regain your streak if you just do a little, little few exercises. So it's kind of pointless, to be honest. Um, so I'm being held hostage by a fake streak, chat. Held hostage by a streak that technically isn't even a streak. I don't know why these tech companies are making AI to do all the cool shit. We need to do the boring stuff. Exactly. It's just like if they want to have AI do coding, that's cringe. I want to do the coding, man. Fuck off. It's even more evident because some people are like, oh, okay, people don't want to code. Um, people would rather have AI do coding for them. A lot more people are of that mindset. But when it comes to art, it becomes a lot more evident. A lot more people get on the idea of it when it goes after art, and people are like, wait, hold on a minute, wait. Why are we having AI do art? That's not the point. What's the point of having AI play football? The point is to have fun playing football, not have some AI optimize the shit out of it. Oh god. It is it is annoying, but you know. As part of the reason why I've just been very anti-AI. I feel like artists will also be on my anti-AI train as well. But then there's like the pro-AI people are like, oh yeah, but like look at all of the good stuff it does in healthcare. And I must admit, it does some good stuff in healthcare. Like, if it does some things that help out with healthcare, fair. But then that doesn't excuse it from doing cringe, you know? Like people using it to generate images. In general. That's bare cringe, bro. Why'd you do that, man? Why you made that image? It's just cringe. Why are you posting cringe? Or even using AI to give you advice. Why are you trusting the AI to give good advice, man? It's probably won't. It's probably shit advice. But yeah. It's also a shame because I feel like with AI being such a thing that everyone's focusing on, I feel like any other advancement or any other technological advancements happening, everyone just goes like, "Oh yeah, but how can AI help with this?" Like, what if AI had no way that it could help with your certain situation? People would still be trying to shove AI in it for some reason, and that's just fucking annoying, man. People just shove AI into shit where it doesn't belong. I could go on, but I feel like it's probably it's probably too much, you know. I don't want to just rant about AI today. But I could, man. I could go on. I could go on for so long about the bad things. The things I dislike about AI. I also don't know how long I should stream for either. Because I'm feeling like I want to end the stream. But also, I could go until I'm like halfway here. 19.5 bill. That might be an idea. Because it really shouldn't take that long to get to 19.5 billion overflow. So maybe I should just go until I hit 19.5 bill. What do you guys think? In fact, is there anything you lot want to talk about? Would you rather I go and rant about AI for longer? Would you want me to talk about fucking, I don't know, man. What do I yap about? Community-driven yapping. Chat-driven yap. You don't dislike AI, but the company is using it for questionable stuff like Facebook having AI posts that pretend to be real people. Yeah. There's a lot of bad AI stuff like that. And it does annoy me. There's a lot of things that people use AI for that I just disagree with on a fundamental level. I can't find fucking glaze. Here we go. There we go. I mean, AI does encompass a lot of things, though. It can be like machine learning and, well, I mean, that's generally what people will talk about with AI is machine learning and neural networks, that type of thing. But yeah, I don't know, man. Ooh, actually, hold on a minute. Here's something I've just thought about. So other than the one thing I didn't bring up earlier in the stream, I hit like 20 viewers. What the fuck? How did I have so many viewers, man? Because I usually get around like 10 on YouTube. Like Twitch is very consistent and always like one. There's always like maybe one or no people in Twitch, right? But YouTube is generally where the people are, of course. It's where my viewership is. But I had like 20 today. That was kind of sick from what I saw. I saw it go up to 20, which is weird because I don't feel like it didn't feel like there was 20 people. Like obviously all 20 people aren't going to be chatting or anything. But it didn't really feel. I mean, obviously there was a lot of people chatting at the time, but I don't know if it really felt like 20 viewer stream. But that was kind of sick, though. I'm not gonna lie. There was 20 viewers. Now, other than the 20 viewer thing, this is a technically separate but related point. Previous stream, for some reason, just got like a shit ton of views out of nowhere, and I have no idea why. Because that's actually happened a few times with random videos or VODs like that. Like it'd either be videos. Actually, no, it's not really videos. It's part. It's probably partly because most of the content on my shit on my channel is live stream VODs. But it was weird that the previous stream VOD just got like a few hundred views out of nowhere. It's weird, man. Like where did they come from? Where did they go? Why? I want to know. I want to know where it happened. Why? Why happen? Honestly, I don't like AI. I think it's very inefficient. I don't like it in general. I know the thing is like there's a lot to it, to be fair. There is a lot to it because there is some good with it. Like I said with the whole medical thing. Um and then there's like, oh, you've got some like niche application where AI could help you to do X. Whatever. Um, whether I think you can do it without AI is another thing. Because I think sometimes when people are like, oh, AI, or people used AI to do this thing, and then I look at it and I'm thinking like, did you really need to use AI for that? Is it just to say that AI helped you to do this, even though you could already do it without AI? Because one of the annoying things is people say like, oh, AI did this, and not, and they don't say like, oh, it was cheaper to do it with AI, or it was faster to do it with AI compared to other methods of doing it. Like they always just, whenever you see, oh, X thingy, this was done with AI, it's never like, oh, um, it was better or whatever to do with it. Like that's what I want to actually see, as opposed to AI did this. It's more like AI did this more efficiently, uh, with less error, with that's what I actually want to see in headlines like that. YouTube decided that it would test if people are interested in watching your VODs. Maybe, man, maybe. The algorithm is AI after all, and it has negatively impacted my view on AI a little bit too. Because you'd think if the AI is supposed to maximize the amount of YouTube I watch, it's doing a shit job at it. It's doing a real bad job. It's doing such a bad job. Like I actively look for YouTube content to watch, and it is just serving me shit, man. It is serving me such bad shit. Such dog shit, man. There's nothing there interesting. I am desperate for YouTube content sometimes. There's nothing good there. I mean, sometimes, to be fair to it, sometimes it knows what I want. It's got a video that it knows that I will watch, and it's just like, yes, here it is on your front page. I've done my job. And I'm like, you know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. It worked then. But then, like, if I go to my recommended right now, uh, there's like two videos that I'll watch, one that I won't, and then a bunch of shit it's recommended me like 50,000 times. I haven't clicked on it, it still hasn't got the message. It still hasn't clicked in the algorithm that I'm not going to watch those videos, even though you've shown them to me like 20 times now. Anyways, uh, I feel like us as human beings have so much potential to do better things than AI. True. So true. Big agree. It's serving you brain rot and you can't. I mean, Yeah. As much as I want more like better content in my recommended for YouTube, maybe it's a good thing and maybe I should just stop watching YouTube as much. Maybe it's actually a good thing. I actually just watch less YouTube and like do more programming and um you know, project stuff that I want to do. Maybe it's good after all. You know, it's giving me shit content to tell me to like, you know, do other things. Maybe. You never know, chat. Maybe that's what it is. True, lately I only game and watch YouTube. Game and watch. Yeah. Game and watch like the Smash Ultimate character. Ah well. Um, but yeah, I do be like that sometimes. It's just a nice combo. Do a little gaming with some YouTube on the side so you can, you know, can watch YouTube while you're gaming. It's just too powerful. Too powerful of a combination. But yeah, I've been doing like well, I've been watching like Twitch uh much more to be fair. Just because we're like with Twitch, um it's like a really long video if you think about it. It's a really long video. Honestly though, I don't hate it, love it, enjoy it to be honest. Yeah, I mean, it is nice. And there's also a little bit of like, you know, I have a YouTube video on while I'm doing work. There is a little bit of that as well. But then, you know, I spend a lot of time searching for a YouTube video to watch, and instead of actually doing work, I just end up watching the YouTube video. Dear. But no, I've been locking in on work, but it's hard. Tis hard. Tis hard. Think shorts are gonna ruin people's attention span? I don't get shorts or short form content really. I don't like it. It's too obvious to me that it's just wasting my time. And it's a bit like scrolling through Reddit as well. Or Twitter. Yeah, Twitter. Like scrolling through Reddit and Twitter is also like shorts or TikTok. Like I haven't I've never really done TikTok or anything. Um like TikTok it's a bit weird. I don't get why people would watch TikTok, to be honest. It's just it does look like a bunch of slop. Um but YouTube Shorts, like it's a little bit less sloppy, but then it's still that same format of being really short shit content. It's just I'd rather watch like a longer YouTube video that was actually somewhat useful or somewhat interesting. So addicting when it tunes the algorithm to your liking. Yeah, but like when you actually finish watching said video in general, did you actually gain anything from it? Did you enjoy it at all? It's literally propaganda at its finest. That's what TikTok is. You telling me it's Chinese propaganda? Um, I don't know. Short form. I mean, I don't know whether I can say that I don't really watch it or don't really uh do the whole short form thing because sometimes I'll like scroll Reddit or like I don't do YouTube Shorts. YouTube tries its fucking best though. I'm not gonna lie, YouTube is trying its fucking hardest to get me into shorts. Because it shows it on the home screen every fucking time, and I always ignore it. It surely must know that it gets the fucking message that I'm not interested in short form content. Yet it's putting shorts below all the videos that I actually do watch every fucking time. It's like, please, bro, just get into short form content, man. Please. 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 We want you to watch shorts, please. Dear. The thing is, you get just enough chemicals in your brain to continue watching. I don't know. I don't know. It just doesn't feel the same. The only reason because I think Reddit is probably the closest to the shorts form content thing. But when scrolling Reddit, you scroll through a bunch of different communities that are about a certain thing. I mean, that's what Reddit is. It's like Reddit has a bunch of communities that are around a certain subject. So, scrolling through those is somewhat interesting because, like, oh, there may be a certain subreddit that has, something that I'm actually interested in. Then I actually go through and find a new subreddit. Like, when you find a new subreddit, that's actually kind of cool because it's a bit like looking at a whole hobby and a whole community of that hobby in one place, in one like subreddit. Um, so that's why like scrolling through Reddit is kind of interesting. But YouTube Shorts, I don't get it, man. And you know what's even funnier? I'm on my YouTube recommended right now. There's no shorts. Maybe it's finally got the message that I don't like shorts. That I don't like short form content. Maybe. We'll find out after stream. Has YouTube finally figured out that I'm not into short form content? Twitter is somewhat similar though. Like Twitter may be the closest to that whole like short form scroll thing. But even then, like Twitter was I don't use Twitter anymore. I finally decided that it is shit and therefore I will not use it. And I've just, I've gotten rid of it. I don't watch it anymore. The only things that I think I use Twitter for like you like look on specific Twitter profiles for like if a Smash player has lost, you go to their profile and they're posting like, "Don't worry, guys, I'll do better next time," or "Fuck that character, it's interesting." You go to, I've never like, I don't think I've ever posted really. I don't really post to Twitter. I always used to just like look at certain profiles and or just maybe scroll sometimes. But Twitter was, nah, no more Twitter anymore. It's just, it is shit and it was shit and is therefore no longer there. But no, I didn't get into like shorts or anything. I'm trying to see if it will show me shorts. And it's just not showing me shorts anymore. Maybe it's just given up, chat. Maybe YouTube has actually given up trying to get me to watch shorts. Twitter is like the definition of people speaking their mind. Yeah, I think that's what it was originally for, wasn't it? It was just for uh like the subreddit shower thoughts, effectively. Someone just like had a thought in their mind and was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna let everyone know about this thought I've just had in my mind. It's like live streaming, but you only have one thing that you wanted to share or one thing that you wanted to talk about. So you put it in like a singular post. I mean, it's not only just that, then, there's other shit on Twitter, but it is not actually that good. It's not actually that good. You managed to quit it now, but you used to click on a short after watching a longer video, and then you would notice, like, after 30 minutes watching stuff you don't really like. Yeah. I think it's just like useful to think of like, oh, by the way, 19.5 bill, let's go. I think it's useful to think just like what, because this is what I've been, well, I say this is what I've been doing. What I have, well, how do I say this? For quite a while, I've been thinking like, oh, what have I been spending my time doing? Um, I don't remember for how long I've done it, but for quite a while, I've been just thinking like, oh, what do I spend my time doing? Because obviously, time being such a valuable resource, you want to spend it doing stuff you actually think is at least somewhat valuable. Fuck it, sleep, sure, you know, you got something out of that sleep. Your brain continues to function properly. If you don't sleep enough, then uh, your brain starts to break a little bit. I've noticed that. I've realized the importance of sleep. But in things with like time in general, I like in terms of skyblock as well. Like I think skyblock itself is a very good, is a very big thing on showing you um, the importance of time, I guess. Because with skyblock, you spend a lot of time doing a certain grind to get something, right? You can spend a lot of time getting to #1 mining outspeed, for example. And sure, like if you when you get to #1 mining outspeed, like all that time that you spent doing it, it's all been going towards that, as opposed to um, I don't know, you spend like a ton of time grinding coins and you don't actually end up using those coins. So that's when it actually does feel a bit like a waste, if you get what I mean. Because a lot of people will say like, oh no, you don't want to waste your time doing X, or you don't want to waste your time doing this insert thing here. But if you spent, if there's a reason you actually spent that time doing that, then at least there's something, right? At least there's something. It's like gaming. It's because like games in general, you're doing it to relax. You're doing it to like with games just in general. Like say you're playing Civ 6 or Civilization 7. Civilization 7. That's a new one. Maybe you want to do like a certain thing in Civ 6. Oh, you want to try out this civilization, or you want to do, or you fuck it, you just want to play the game in general. You're having a nice time and relaxing and stuff like that. Um, but with just where you spend your time in general, like in throughout a day, if I spend, fucking how much time watching YouTube, then it's like, oh, what did I actually get out of those YouTube videos that I watched? Oh, I learned a little bit more from TLDR News about uh, world politics and or the situation in fucking Uganda. Yeah, or I don't know, insert country here, which is what you'd get from watching the news anyway. I'm sure that's like somewhat interesting and can keep you informed and informed in a good way as well. Like, the news does actually sometimes give you useful information. Sometimes. So you can like somewhat justify there. Obviously, like there's better. You can argue like, oh, what's the best thing that you can do with your time? But you don't need to be optimal with your life. You don't need to be optimal with like everything you do. But I think minimizing, like if you like notice the things that, oh yeah, it's kind of annoying that I watch YouTube for this amount of time, and this project that um I want to do I still haven't done. You can think like, oh well, I'll actually get onto that project then. I'll actually start doing that project. Like, oh, let's say, oh, I just want to finish watching these videos and then I'll do X thing, if you actually end up doing X thing, then it's not actually that bad at the end of the day. Like you've actually done the thing that you wanted to do. Um, and you know you could say that those videos you wanted to watch, you just relaxed watching them, and it's all fine basically. I feel like what you do with your life, you're not really wasting time as long as you feel enjoyment or happiness with what you do. Yeah, I think that in general as well. But I also think if there's something you do want to do, but then you're putting it off because you're doing something else, you know, when you think about the thing that you're doing, the something else that you're doing, is it like holding you back from doing the thing that you want to accomplish, that you want to like to do? Not to say that like, oh, every waking moment of you doing the thing that's not the project is a waste of time, but I don't want to say it's like a roadblock or anything, but like, I don't know how to, like, let's say I had a bunch of YouTube videos I wanted to watch. It'd be fine to watch those YouTube videos and then um, start the project, or even do the project while watching those YouTube videos. I'm kind of losing the plot, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. I had a point. I'm kind of losing it. Effectively, my message here today is if you feel like something is wasting your time, um, think about what that thing is and whether you want to get rid of it or not. That's pretty much it, I guess. There's nothing wrong with like thinking about the things that you do during a day and thinking about whether you want to cut them out of your day. Like, do you want to watch uh 5 hours of YouTube? I don't know. I don't think that's even a good point though. Because like, there's days where I've watched 5 hours of YouTube, but I've also done like fucking um you know, many hours of productive work as well. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. Because there's some videos that you just put on that are just like there. They're there to fill the silence. And they're just sort of like, they're not the greatest content in the world, but you might as well put them on. And then sometimes that level of quality you tolerate sometimes gets lower and lower. And sometimes I notice and I'm like, I'm watching some shit right now. I'm watching some like absolute shit content. I'm gonna find something else. I don't think about what I do with my time. I feel like in the moment what I do is truly what I want and there is no need to look back or regret. I'm not saying regret either. I definitely don't think like you should look back on time and like regret what you've used your time doing. Um, I think it's more of like a bit like with Twitter, I guess. It's like, oh, when I was scrolling through Twitter or like just seeing some real shit content on Twitter, I was like, why am I here, man? Why am I on Twitter? And then, eventually I just stopped. And I think an interesting thing with like the short form content is a lot of people are like, oh no, I just doom scroll, man. And then I'm just like, but do you want to? It's like, oh, but no, I just doom scroll. It's like, Basically, uh, if you doom scroll, then don't. But I think people only say it's doom scrolling when they actively don't want to do the thing, if you get what I mean. Like, if you're fine with doing the thing, then you can do the thing. But if you actively don't want to do the thing, then you just stop doing the thing. If you get what I mean? I don't know. I've dug myself in a big hole, basically, in which I end up just saying a very obvious thing of do the things you want to do and don't do the things you don't want to do. Which isn't really that big of a revelation, to be fair. 'Tis not a large revelation, but I have been yapping about that concept for the last, like, few minutes now. Truly have been yapping. It varies between person to person. True. Very true. Great revelation, though. It is truly the concept of times. Do the things you want to do, and don't do the things you don't want to do. Any Vanguarders in chat? I feel like you probably won't be able to respond in time for me to get you in here, though. But in case you do, I'll try my best. There's not many people watching at the moment, though, so I don't expect anyone's gonna say me. Get me in, coach. I don't know. Hello, I see there's mining. Hello, Awesome Elite. How you doing, man? How is your mining going, by the way? Have you been mining? Or have you been doing other things? No, no, Vanguard, it's like gambling. Nah, I'm gonna Vanguard. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the thing. I want a Vanguard. Hulu Potato is just... Hulu Potato is not mining. I've been busy playing other games. That is fair. Holy lag, by the way. Yeah, it do be like that. Skyblock is, This is a fun thing, or an interesting thing with Skyblock. A lot of the time, there'll be a big part where there's nothing I want to do in it. Or, you know, there's still the same thing that I've always been doing. You know, there's still mining here. Nothing's changed about the game in that aspect. But then, you know, I go off and or at least I've gone off and done Linux and all that sort of thing, and haven't felt like the pull to come back to mine at all. Not to say that I don't like mining either, because it's an interesting thing of like mining itself. It's fine. I'll mine. But then, you know, I've been doing some fun stuff, like I've been saying. So it looks like it's worse than it is, if you get what I mean. It's like, oh, I haven't mined for weeks. Does he not like mining anymore? Ooh. Whereas in reality, it's just I've been doing other things. I'd mine um easily if you know, if there was a coal basically. If there's a mining fiesta, I'd probably mine during that. I also don't like streaming during fiestas. It's laggy enough during fiesta as it is. I don't need the connection to lag as well. Just reduce my rates even further. It's unfortunate like that. I guess during a coal it's not too bad because it's not like it's laggy the entirety of coal. And it also is a little bit of like a, you know, I'm mining anyway. Well, I, in theory, would be mining anyway during coal. So, you know, makes sense to stream as well. Mining's a pretty chill grind, literally, but it's also repetitive. Yeah. That sums up mining. It's being chilling, but it's repetitive. Hello, OT. OT's back. Did you buy your Divan drill or get it from the Crystal Hollows? I forged this Divan drill from a 355 back when Dwarven Mines first released. I made a 355, or I forged a 355, then upgraded it to a 455, then a 555, then a 655 when the Crystal Hollows came out, and then a 755 is a Divan's drill. Then a Divan's drill, and yeah. This one, however, I bought off the auction house. So, you know, there's a little bit of a difference between those two. One forged in love, one bought from random person on AH. And that's right, that's going to happen again if I get a third Divin's Drill, which I could. You know what, maybe I should. Maybe when I sell all my bits and I get, you know, billions of coins, I buy a third Divin's Drill. What do we think about that? What are we thinking, chat? Do I buy a third Divin's Drill when I get billions of coins from selling my bits? Do I do that? Do it, no balls. I mean, I can't do it yet because I haven't sold my bits yet. When I sell all my bits, sure, Makash, let's get you back to bed. Don't you old man me. Don't you, sure, Grandpa, it's not World War II. Don't you old man me. I'm being old man. Hold on a minute, chat. I'm being boomered. This is crazy. I think you need a full hot bar of Devon strolls. Now, as much as I would enjoy that, I don't know whether I'd want that or not. I don't know whether I'd want that or I'd want 2 hot bars of Devon strolls. Do I want one hot bar of Divin Drills, or do I want to put all of my coins into Divin Drills and just become the Divin Drill merchant? The man of many Divin Drills. The holder, in fact. I am the Divin Drill market. The Makash Divin Drill Reserve. Raft is nearing completion. Sure, Makash. The raft is almost done, okay? I've done everything. The raft is literally almost done. It just needs to be decorated. It just there's certain parts that need to be decorated. I want to do like an armory area. It's just I haven't been doing it because I've been doing other things. Yeah, fuck. I've been rattled, chat. I've been bamboozled even. It's actually over. I've been figured out. I think you need to edit that one. Just manipulate the Divendrill market, maybe. Um, click to become rich. So fucking true. Divendrill, how are you doing? Divendrill. Lowest bin. 2 billion coins for a Divendrill. Wow. It even comes with flow state. And efficiency 10. Wow. Used to want a third Divendrill back when MFM was around, but now I don't know what I would even use it for. Maybe Shawmac. I see you've ruined it now. You've ruined it. That doesn't even work. You can't just use maybe as you're a, an old fuck and you've promised X thing that you haven't delivered to yourself. It's not like I'm delivering it to chat, I'm delivering it to me. The raft is for me, man. I will be showing it off though. Now don't you do that, Oti. Don't fucking quote me with the I will show off my raft, sure Makash, let's get don't you dare, don't I might see that shit in chat. I swear to God. Crazy, it's already been a year since MFM actually. I could have sworn it's been like 2 years, man. It's been ages since MFM. MFM's so old, man. You can't just use maybe sure Mac. Shut up. Fucking goddamn it, man. OT's spamming. He's used the same line 4 times in a row. I think that deserves a ban. I think that's a bannable offense. I think he gets timed out. What do you think, mods? It's timeout time. One thing I do like is how well, it's more, not that I like it, I just think it's funny how mods are now effectively the guards of Twitch or YouTube chat. Like back in the day, uh, some powerful person would be like, "Guards, expel him from my premises." And nowadays it's like, mods, add 1 electron to every atom in his body. As it's like the modern day equivalent. Am I mods? You are not mods. Hulu potato. You are not mods. Ooh, shiny pig. Imagine they add in like models for things and they make the pig actually shiny with 1.20. Do you guys think they'll like model everything in the game when 1.20 comes around? Because I'd love the shiny pig to be shiny as in like chromium. Imagine just that thing from SpongeBob where they go to the future, or is it Squidward that goes to the future, or is it SpongeBob? One of them. You know how they go to the future and everything's like chromium? Imagine that as the pig. So like it's shiny, but chromium shiny. That'd be cool. Everyone else do the same. He can't ban all of us. Well, you see, that is where you're wrong. Not the oiled up pit. No! You know what they could add? They could add muddy pigs. But then that's a bit too much like the thingamabob. Also rat pet, by the way. Let's go. It's a bit too much like Minecraft Earth. How much do rats even go for? Was that actually like a good drop? Holy lag. Please respond. Yo, this guy's goated. Thank you, Skyfall. Makash, give me mod again, and I'll ban myself. No, I don't think I will. Oh wow, they go for 40k. Is it better to sell it to George? Let's see. Does George give me more money than the AH? No. Okay, it was worth to look, I guess. Do I even have a rat? No, I do. You know what? Someone can buy my rat for 40k. If you want my rat freshly plucked from stream a few minutes ago, then it's 40k. How do you deal with that FOV? I don't know what you mean. It's normal FOV. Quite literally, it's normal. Game even says it's normal. Thank you. 40k. Easy and free. Imagine, just like next kill is a Phoenix drop. You just kill one rat and you get a legendary rat. You just next mob's like Phoenix. Legendary Phoenix. You have 90 mil in your purse. There's two options here. Two skelly keys. And nothing. I think it's pretty obvious which one Oti's going for. The only question is, what will he do with his nothing? Nah, I'm joking. What will he do with the two lockets he'll get from those two skeleton keys? He'll give the money to me. That's the real thing. The real shit. Oh, three skelly keys. Let's go. You run 105 FOV, sob. That's too much, man. You're like 5 from Quake Pro. You're 5 from being called a Quake Pro gamer. Normal FOV is way too high. You should probably have it down to 50. Am I zooming in now? What do I have? Slowness? Slowness 2? It's funny that they don't have like a thing that you call 30 FOV. You know what? I'm gonna mine with this. I'm gonna mine in 30 FOV. Who's gonna stop me? You lot can't stop me. You know what? I'm gonna stop myself actually. I'm gonna stop myself. I'm gonna calm down real quick. 84 to 90 is the sweet spot. See, that's where you're wrong. You need 70. 70 is what you want. I always see lower FOVs as sticking your neck out. Yeah. I mean, it's like zooming in with Optifine. Quake Pro doing the opposite. Quake Pro is absolutely leaning back while you're running. That's what Quake Pro is. It's like you're going so quick that your torso is being pulled along by your legs. Like you got your arms flailing about basically. That's how quick you're moving, or your legs are going. I wonder what image that created in some people's minds. I wonder if it's the same as what I was thinking. You guys thinking the same thing I'm thinking? You know, you got your like two legs and then your body's just like flailing that way. Like a stick figure. If you get a Vang, I'll buy a key and do gambling. I will probably not get another Vanguard this stream because I'll probably end soon. Um, a streamer I'm wanting to watch is starting stream in like a few minutes. Yeah, they're starting stream in like a few minutes, so I should probably end stream soon so I can watch them. If you don't get a Vang by the end of the stream, I'll put a hypergolic fuel into my tier 2 Inferno minion. I don't know if you don't want to. I don't know if you want to do that, man. I don't think that's something you want to do. It's like Minecraft Alpha Steve or something. Yeah, that, but like, you know, the torso is leaning back a little bit more. I don't know if I can give a good example, but kind of like, you know, you're being blown over, you're in a wind tunnel, but your legs are completely unaffected. That may have created the right mental image. We won't see, but um, you lot will see. Unless you have aphantasia, then I guess you won't see. Um, but yeah. It do be unfortunate for the aphantasia people, though. Aphantasia, whatever. It's unfortunate for them. I love making images in my head. It's brilliant. You ever just like daydream, like have fucking effectively just movies playing? Daydreaming is just such a sick thing. You can just never be bored if you can daydream, you know? You could be sitting down doing fuck all, but you could just daydream and it'd be like watching TV, you know? It's overpowered, man. Daydreaming is just elite. Elite shit. Yes, literally all the time I see images in my head. Indeed, Oti. Indeed. Until I realize that I'm using my mind's eye. Yeah. Then you get aphantasia? Rip. That is a ripperoni the homie. Sometimes you'll laugh randomly and forget you're actually doing something. No, what you don't want to do is you don't want to be like randomly laughing and then people are like, "Hey, what are you laughing at?" And then you just have to explain and it's like, and then it's over. It's actually over. It's so Jova. Ooh, wait, hold on. 610. It's not the forge, is it? 610 fossil dust. I can get a scrap. Oh yeah. Free 200k. Definitely worth it. Definitely. Alright, should I end stream here? I probably should, right? I should probably end stream. Yeah, fuck it, I'll end stream here. Thank you all for watching the stream. Remember to like, subscribe, follow on Twitch, all that lovely stuff. I don't know when I'll next stream. Um, if previous streams are any indication, it seems like next week is generally when I stream. It's interesting. Um, I will. I don't know. I might try and stream like, as I said last stream, I might try and stream in like 2 days or 3 days or 4 days. You know, I might try and I might try streaming uh earlier than I have been, or like more. I might try and stream not a weeks from now. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.